New year, new dick. Just wanted to drop a quick channel update because this was part of the last video I did, the Leaflet vs Niara thing, and I edited it out since it was unrelated. I'm still editing that, so this is probably going to get up before the Leaflet vs Niara video anyway. But yeah, I decided to just do a quick independent video so I can cover all of my plans moving forward. Because when I initially started streaming, I did it literally because I just wanted to cover the Assange trial a couple years back, and I did it literally for that week alone. And then afterwards I tried a couple of Let's Plays, but didn't really do it in full time, got distracted with other projects. And recently I have been feeling like I wanted to give content creation a serious go, because I do have a lot of opinions and I've just got nowhere to park them. And since I had this entire setup ready to go, I just kind of used it. However, I was asking for feedback from people, and the two main points I seem to be getting is that the newsroom and the intro didn't match, and the audio was a big one. So I've been taking this month to work on a bunch of stuff behind the scenes, just to up the presentation, you know, a bit. I mean, the Game Boy intro I made for the Let's Play, and then the newsroom I made for the Assange trial, and I have just kind of been throwing them all together because they were there and kind of ready to go. But yeah, it is a bit of a mismatch and it does look odd. I do kind of want to cover continuing news stories. I'm not sure to what capacity, but I definitely want to start doing Let's Plays, and I've got this idea for a show that I want to do, which I'll get into in just a bit. So I've taken this month to work on the 3 new sets in Blender, much like the newsroom setup that you see here that I've already made, except one's going to be a bedroom, one is going to be like this talk show stage, and the other is basically just a new and improved newsroom. I'm also making specific intros for each of these sets, so they've got like their kind of themed intro, and I've used Suno AI to generate some nice copyright-free music that I can just easily use, and I don't have to worry about copyright issues. Don't know if I'll get all 3 sets done this month, but the bedroom one at least should be ready to go in a couple of weeks, hopefully, for Let's Plays and just, I don't know, general gaming streams. So just please bear with me guys, things are improving around here. This does include the audio. Again, this was a big one. One friend told me that I sounded like I was underwater, and honestly, he was right. I mean, I was using my Snowball mic and just raw dogging the inputs, so yeah, fair play. It sounded terrible. But I have been watching a load of tutorials to improve this part specifically, and I've learned how to like add filters directly into OBS. I've even downloaded some like fancy NVIDIA plugins like noise reduction and EQ and stuff, and I'm hoping this is giving the audio some much needed clarity and improve the range. But I'll be honest guys, you know, I'm not an audio engineer, so I'm kind of fumbling around in the dark until I find something that will work. Plus I'm using the Snowball, so come on, let's not expect miracles here. Maybe if the view counter starts going up and I can justify putting that kind of money into a better mic, you know, I will get a better mic at that point. But until then, you know, I'm just working with the tools that I have available to me as of now. However, hopefully with just the filters alone, that will drastically improve the audio, and the audio is only going to get better as I get better with these settings and I upgrade the equipment. Now, as for the content itself, I'm still not 100% sure what I want to do, at least with the news videos. I'm thinking of perhaps doing shorts for breaking news stuff, and maybe if something requires me going more in depth, I can do longer form videos, but I'm not sure if it's going to be daily Monday to Friday. I don't know if that's going to be sustainable with the time I have at the moment, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I am thinking though of naming these segments Breaking Dick or Daily Dick, because I still have the humour of a teenage boy at 40 Years of Age. I do know I want to do Let's Plays. In fact, I have a couple that I just can't wait any longer to do, so I'm going to be doing those this month. Set be damned, we'll roll with the newsroom. And these I'm going to be calling Dick Play, because again, I have the humour of a teenage boy at 40 years of age. But the main show I want to put together, and this is a big one, this is the dream. I want to put together a talk show where I'll have a guest on just to have some general chit chat. I'm sure you know what I mean. The format used to be very popular on primetime television, but it's kind of died out with the advent of YouTube. And, well, I'm bringing it back, baby. But instead of, I don't know, insufferable celebrities, we'll have VTubers and streamers on instead. This show I will be calling Late Night Dick because, well, you know why. Now, for the rest of December, I don't think I'll be taking on any more 8-hour-long projects. Honestly, the leaflet versus the hour video has broken me. I've still got a little bit of editing to do on that one. But I do plan on streaming Marvel Cosmic Invasion because I've been looking forward to this game for months. Like, TMNT Shredder's Revenge was my game of the year 2022. And I know this is the same year Elden Ring was released. Don't at me, I said what I said. I love that game so much, and them taking on Marvel, with me being a huge, massive Marvel nerd, I'm super excited to get my hands on this one. I also want to do Link's Awakening remake on the Switch, because that was actually like one of, if not maybe, my favourite game on the original Game Boy, back when I was a wee little stick. And I've yet to play the remake, so I think that could be fun to do on stream, but I guess that's all for now. It's just my quick little update, so until next time guys, don't be a dick.